property, work day number 33. As you can see, a lot has been going on today. This is the area where the house will go, and falling behind me are trees in our pasture. You can see all the way down to where the creek is now. Huge progress today. You can see all the way through these trees. They've been thinned out a lot. He is on the loader now, pushing down some sort of medium to bigger size trees. He was on the bulldozer earlier, clearing some things out, and the Bobcat getting the smaller ones. Now, these trees are probably 8-9 inches diameter, so they're really good size, but not huge. There's just a lot of them. We try to make sure as trees come down, he's working around certain ones that he wants to keep. So he may go in and push from one direction or another, depending on, we don't want to cause damage to the trees that we want to keep. So trying our best to be a little bit selective. See, there's still a lot of mud. I know it's so hard to see on the video, but this area is, I don't know, foot and a half deep. Just mud. It's all wet. Soupy. Luckily, he's been able to drop through all of this and keep going. There's another little muddy area next to where he's working now. And then kind of behind him and to the right is where he, as we mentioned yesterday, he got stuck there about 2 weeks ago. It's a pretty crazy ordeal. So we're hoping that clearing this area out, getting some sunshine through the trees will help, with this. So just going through, clearing, thinning all this out, leaving certain ones here and there just for shade and filtered fun. We'll keep you posted on the progress for today. It's a really pretty day today, not quite as hot as yesterday, but still the sun is out. So we're taking advantage of the first good weekend of this year where it's not been cold, wet, terrible weather. So hopefully we'll have more to show you shortly.
So, end of Sunday, got a lot done, got a lot of trees pushed down. I'll walk down here and show you. Still got to get a lot of them out of the woods. That portion's a little slower. Still really wet, but we had 2 really nice days that dried out a lot of the dirt. Was able to do a lot more. So at this point, we are in the future goat pen at this stage. And as you see, there's trees everywhere. I'm gonna have to take some time to get all these things out of here. It's gonna be a long, slow process, but still battling a lot of this. A lot of soupy mud in certain places. Probably gonna leave these bigger pines. I hadn't decided yet. I can push them down, but I wanted to wait just to make sure, because our goats really like to get on stumps and stuff like that. Where they're at now at the house, I have some stumps that are not attached attached to the ground. I basically brought stumps in there and stood them up for them, and they stand on them pretty much all the time, jump off of them. So I may cut these off, you know, at different heights throughout the pen and give them something to jump on and off of, or I may push them down. I hadn't decided. We'll want to get as much sun out through here as possible. Well, grass will grow, but we also need a little bit of shade. It's going to get hot in the middle of the summer. I almost got stuck here again. This whole corner is just a soup bowl full of water and mud. Never really gets dried out. So the creek bed just on the other side of this pile of wood, as you can see, kind of has a lip on it. So for all these years, the water runs down and gets trapped right here and basically absorbs into this dirt. So it's just really saturated. But I know this looks like a tangled up mess because it is. But what I'll do is, when we get to come out here again, I will hook to these trees just like I was doing the other ones, drag them up, and just one at a time, get it up the hill. But you can kind of see it's opening way up. The sun will get in here if the sun comes out and stays out for more than a day or two. But there's just an awful lot of trees. Most of them are pushing down real easy. But you zoom in, basically way out there is where the fence is going to end, at the trees way off in the distance, and then turn back up. Got a couple that we want to keep. This is a beech tree. We really like those. We're going to get the trees out around it and then try to salvage it. And this one, it's actually blooming at the top. It's kind of crooked because it's been smothered out for so many years, but hopefully it'll survive and get a lot more sun, quit having to fight for it. But the side over there is just still super thick. That's how this was this morning. But normally I like to push a tree down, drag it out, push another one down, drag it out, so it's not this tangled up mess. But it's been so many weeks since I was able to get the loader down in here without getting stuck that I had to take advantage of them. I can always pull these out later, you know, a longer change or something. But as you can see up through there, it's completely different than it was even yesterday. So anyway, that's the progress down in the goat pen. Got a lot of trees down, a lot more to go, and a lot of cleanup to do. But unfortunately, that's for another day. Back to work next week. I think it's supposed to rain almost every day, so we're at the mercy of the weather. So anyway, that's it.